aba Ghana politics avenue. So your best obi bi asese afi eno abedwumadi kese wi so like share subscribe to the channel and send your political trending news be airco eba bia no Ghana politics avenue so and Japanese ebusuan for any for ye de beba aba be so mo ne ye adom and ye call political highway so na ye nsem bebre na ya sokote ebi ni saying see an attorney general yin na ya say CID boss a handle docket and I see a quick studio no so and I say YouTube so I who say din kind of news for about dom CID boss no a handle docket at the Akroma attorney general see you know attorney general attorneys at the after A.Markins no he refused to despite see an officer say or medical forms be and as medical reports be want me any movement be attorney general our friend several times are turning down na secretary to Accra na attorney general ebuafu ye papa ebusuafo yempese ebejemo bravo so yempese ebese mo mbre supi no person se mo ba me akọ na mo de maso ene mo ni akọ akọhwe e de course e wa attorney general CID ene A.Markins entem ye de obi bia ase
platform, despite several calls to him. Some of the credible media houses have started reporting the story. We are still yet to hear from A.Markins. We are still yet to hear from the Attorney General's office. We are waiting. I have all the time. So the Attorney General should not also step back and make it look like it's a story that can be swept under the carpet. We are waiting for the Attorney General to confirm that they have this document, they have this docket at their disposal. And it is one thing that is very important and dear to Ghanaians. We want to know that the law applies. When it applies, irrespective of who is in front of the law, it works. So the Attorney General, right now, the whole thing is on your lap. You need to prove to us that you are not shielding A.Markins. We know you have lots and lots of work to do. We understand. Let us know whether you have the docket in your possession. That's all that we want to know. We need an official statement from the Attorney General's office that this docket is in your possession. Every single day, I will remind the Attorney General. We just need a confirmation that what the police CID boss basically interception it is true, say this document has landed on your desk. That is all that we are waiting. So if Futu PDD is quiet and until A.Markins, at the end of the day, I'm running a dinner, I will never stop. And yes, Sadia, Yenina Ebeshi Kurono, if we say Yen to me for being Kojinam running, Neama Obi 93. We are still waiting for a Futu PDD. A.Markins, who assaulted a policeman in uniform. We want the Attorney General to move this case quickly. We are expecting the Attorney General to tell us something. We need an official statement from the Attorney General's office that yet this docket is in their possession. That's all that I need to see or I need to hear. So I don't care how you feel. I don't care the insult, the political party you join. I am waiting for the Attorney General to confirm that sad document in the docket or the table. So Emra ewa Ghana no entumi selective. A.Markins in the investigation report they read A.Markins assaulted a police officer. We read to you the consequences. So who assaulted police officer? Emrano send you said Woody. A.Markins is not better than me. He's not better than you. He's not better than any animal or human being in Ghana. We all have rights. And A.Markins needs to also face the law the same way other people are standing before the law. We want the Attorney General, unless the Attorney General is not ready and is covering up for A.Markins, which I don't believe and I would never believe that will ever happen. Because the integrity of the Attorney General is on the line. He needs to prove to us he has integrity. We are not asking for a pot of gold. We are asking for confirmation that the Attorney General's office, they have this docket in their possession. That is the only way that we can also come back and let the world know that the current CID boss is not corrupt. It is only when the Attorney General confirms that they have this docket before we can say that the CID boss in Ghana is not corrupt. So everything is now on the Attorney General. The Attorney General needs to come to the table. And we hope that tomorrow you will hear something official from the Attorney General's office. Thank you very much. Media, Makamedie. Now, and some people are trying to whitewash who? Some people are trying to whitewash who? They are trying to whitewash wine. Oh, where did it go, Mr. P? Oh, Mr. P. Mr. P, you didn't give me a picture, team. You didn't give me a picture. I think I had a picture. Yes. What are people trying to do in Ghana to whitewash who? They are trying to clean who? How Akuffo. Now, why am I say Jimmy Anna? This woman. Why now Ghana say obey to me? Cleaning this woman up. What makes you think say ye Jimmy to the point to say we want to allow some people to come on TV and on radio to make it look like say en kwasi ade how Akuffo we di wo Ghana no overnight the rain fee. Enti how Akuffo aye den on be di MP. How Akuffo mayor den on be stateswoman. I know majority of you MP before after election I say mun nyina mabodam. I say mun mabodam, I say mun nimu nyansa. Enti what are you people trying to imply today? Say almost the now your call. Your friend saying, now call you. Yesterday during the elections, you know, and I didn't see elections didn't see you say during the elections, you know, as I see, Emma, your friend, in Akuffo, a committee was put together. Say, in Akuffo, omoya witnesses to assemble, you know, willingly they should come and give the committee a committee evidence to guide the committee investigate the matter. That's a sign called for because of some reason. Maybe at that time, you know, na omun jindi say you better protect you as people no more show up. It exonerates this criminal. Is that what you people are trying to tell us in Ghana? A committee was formed, and the committee tells people say, "Momra, say assembly during the elections. Ye botu ane botu, ye botu obi wuya na so obi wuye." So when people fail to show up to talk to the committee, say, I was there, I was a victim. Now the committee no any report, and the committee decides to move on. Does it exonerate this criminal? I know more bother more. More people, I know more Jimmy on. Inti yentam sa sit in my MPP. And inti the MP, the sitting MP, no yen yen free power, more bother. You people sometimes, more MPP for no, more Jimmy to the point to say, you still think say we are in 1992. Let's go and listen to Muntaka and what he said exactly when he addressed the nation.
So 2024 election violence cases, starting with Ewutu Senya East Constituency, that's Kaswa. The task force observed that the Honorable Phyllis now Koyo Okeno denied that her convoy was attacked. She was nowhere near the scene of the incident. Persons who were involved in the incident have avoided speaking with the task force, while Muhammad Ali and others who were in the Mahindra pickup truck and fired shots from their vehicle have also avoided speaking with the task force. So their opinion have not been established. Muhammad Ali is said to have been flown abroad for further treatment. The late Yusuf Larry Idris died from a gunshot, and those who were in the Mahindra pickup with him know what happened. The driver of the Mahindra has been traced, and further investigation is ongoing. The task force will continue with the investigation. Tolong.
Asuna Muntaka kan otiye. What did Muntaka say? Or say in Nipana, the people at Ewutu Senya, one, Omaoti say a tuotoye. Who was the MP there? How Akuffo? Two, there were victims who were affected. Your bonko for now say now you call your kase me kano. The time they gave me the report, I thought to say na nipa mo me meka mewu na na ntisa. Does it eliminate the fact to say you should be? If now call your car, nobody was shot in. Anybody who was shot during the elections or your NDC, no, is basically a member of Nakoyo's team. Whether they were shot inside her house, outside a house in the neighborhood where polling was taking place, that person is considered as a member of Nakoyo's team. Jimmy, the people who were involved, there were 2 people. They said they were not going to talk to the committee. Does it eliminate the fact that there were no gunshots? There was still a gunshot. Now, their opinion at the end of the day, they did not give the committee any statement. Does it say, Enunti, nobody was shot? When the minister was speaking, he said, one person was shot dead and one has been taken out, receiving treatment. 2 casualties, Kwasiafo, Enunti na mube clinic beifuowi. Enunti na mube clinic beifuowi. Na muji si ye Jimmy ana. Enti, yanya den, yama hawa kumisi mbedi MP, mo ya mwahu. Aina mumujin se, yada huya 1992, namda mkwasi ya Jimmy, you know, the nam Ghana. Inti, na kwa ene mwamasa all responding to these animals. You have been given a job by the president to do. The mandate was given to you by the people of Ewutu Senya East. Do the job and forget these fools. They also have next 4 years, your job will show. Sabe ifo Jimmy way, yet Akroma. Mo besa wo chese how Akuffo today is a saint. Mo bodam. This woman, near Akroma, she told us, I fired gunshot at registration center to protect myself. And tonight you get a journalist standing on TV defending this animal, this pig. Now, otu satuno, efa police station nimuno. Nanka oma amine jina wanka kwasia. Oba be jina TV say how Akuffo has been exonerated. Na mo this na mo ya mo MPP ana mo ya mo. Ana mo gin say ye Jimmy ne Ghana. This woman fired live bullets through a polling station. Na kwasia na ujina TV, so jina TV, Facebook, ejina radio, so ka say how Akuffo has been exonerated. No, kwasia kayo maamia. Ka be jina ka say this piglet supposed to be cleaned in Ghana. Ana mo Jimmy ana. Inti yanya den, inti esia yanya den. Inti na call your wire den, into wire den. The fact of the case is that during the elections, the Nakoyo Kanyebia is a fact. Maybe it didn't hit her car. But the fact of the case remains, gunshot was recorded. People were shot. And those 2 things, you cannot take it out of the facts. So you want us to say, those people who were shot, no, it is not a problem. The person who has been injured and now being flown to the States to be treated, no, it is not a problem. Under this piglet. Today, you are walking around on radio and TV telling us, say, this foolish woman has been exonerated. Exonerated from what? Because the committee, when they went there, nobody spoke to the committee. Nobody speaking the committee does not exonerate Akuffo. If the people had spoken to the committee, maybe Akuffo could go see jailing for life. Do you know that? If the people, our committee ni ko hono, if they had willingly spoken to the committee, ebia krampa anka Akuffo was sanko kobu for life. Na mo Jimmy. Obia botuo mani pewu. Me no ka say, ye obia owo Ewutu Senya East. Ya body batibu tuo manewu because of this woman. Otu aka say she has been exonerated. The question here is, I'm not worried because mo MP before do one mo Jimmy mo kosko mo do GSS na mo wie. Monte reviewer say until you not understand exonerate. She has been exonerated from what? Tell me. What has she been exonerated from? Diana exonerating the film. Diana. Asemia na call your kanye. If na call your our campaign mood. Let's say ya bow car mutuo emanipewa. Na call at the moment has every right to write. Now if later she gets to realize say enyo no akra car ne bow tuo no. Na mum etuo to ye. That is the most important thing we are looking at. Whether a bonako your car and somebody kamu. At the end of the day, 2 casualties were recorded. 1 died, 1 is receiving treatment. Question 4, we should forget this animal. Now you sit on radio and TV and tell us, say, she has been exonerated. Do you understand the word exonerated? What's your way, TV so? Okay, I regret shooting a gun at a polling station. She regrets. This woman is is potential murderer. What was the motive? Again, na won timu etumi mani twituo eto fa polling station. How Akumsin? Again, na won timu. Her intentions ni na se na so kunipa. Do you know that? For somebody to pull a gun, a member of parliament who make laws, Samami or Sanko that jail 30 years. Kwasi about in Amgana, my most son to say she has been exonerated. Exonerated from what? So my way and Cambraya Juma. Or my way and Cambraya Juma. Sa actually, I was saying Mami or Dembe 30 years. Me want to say pro be crown on an Amgana. Because he am both batrimutu na obi to me tritu or the bullet a gum. Now we're aiming at the police station. Now yet at Ghana, as I say, she has been exonerated. Sani Pawe, young kind so nipo ya bua. And you see, until we get this right, Obibeka say, oh, Kevin did the attempt, Kevin there on pen PP attempt, more MPP for more Jimmy no treaty Musa. She's been exonerated from what? And you will see people sitting on TV and radio entertaining this foolish woman because otutu na ambo mame. Because otutu na ambo yem. Because time or treat to Obejina TV to say, yes, I fired guns through a police station. I am chinanti. I'm our MPP ni kwasiano. Why Junior will say that you have a party you are following. Ain't now call your wire day. Oh, yes, now call your ni statement to make it and accurate. Ni pengu, sani pengu ye mwa. Yambo bitu, siebo bitu. That is what I am concerned about. I don't care about statement and na call your call and accurate. I don't care. But the fact still remains that that day na or Kasano, somebody had been shot by Howard Kumsin and her tags. I know say yamwa, I need a refi who say nipa. I know refi say ochina. Sa oba we betuma sa ko she etuetie kuobi e wutu senya east. I know refi mu won. Inti suddenly we should all forget and then allow this woman to be roaming in Ghana. She can be a national women's organizer in the Piglets party because Munsuenyan Samuel Jimmy, wait, only MPP no bet to position not to represent anybody in Ghana. Me say, if now call you during the elections, her communication, there were gaps in it. It did not stop the killing. And I'm a boy. Let's say now Koyo's communication, her post, it wasn't consistent. But the fact of the case, can anybody deny that nobody was shot? No. Can anybody deny that 2 people were not shot? No. So what is your case? We are journalists in the TV defending we are Jimmy. Answer. And you that journalist need to be shot so that tomorrow somebody will use you as an example. Akwa we ye botuo. Obotuo how Akumsin kunipa otumi emu police station nipa 200 go ni we emu se me tutu kunipa kwase ampa yi we nam Ghana ni wo fi we na mo to so Ghana to say how Akumsin has been exonerated moya moana enti na call you den she should coil in, she should not do her job adan ya ye bu ofu mo na mo gimi mo MPP fo na mo gimi na mo na mo de afenyo A.Markins okobo police etim assume 2 times kwasiafo talk about it MPP for in 9 mo I saw something today. Look at this. Look at you say afenyo Ghana na ya emwane doso hwe o man hene kobna sante na we friend who journalist to Ghana sai Jimmy for wait to Ghana, and what are they doing? They are the ones fueling corruption in Ghana. Kobna Sante Obi. Enya time. Say, see where you got the money, Oma Kobna Dumomo, maybe Omuja journalism, see, and end of journalism. An interior minister comes out to speak and say, a committee was put together. The current MP who was in opposition, during that time when the issue came out, she made a report that some people have been shot. Now, later we realized that it wasn't her car that was shot. But in fact, the shooting actually happened. The people who are at the scene now are refusing to talk to the committee. That does not make the woman a liar. At the end of the day, if those people had decided to speak to the committee, them 50 years. Now, the interior minister made it clear that the fact was established that 2 people were shot and 1 is dead. Now, we are journalists now to want to sign information. The first question you ask yourself is, say, when I look at this story, which part is important to me? Now, after the interior minister spoke, and you were a journalist, when you pick the story, you ask yourself, which part of the story is a national story, is important? 1, somebody died. That should be the priority of every journalist. Now, the person died during elections. That should be the priority of every journalist. Because now we are talking about letting the people know why we are not supposed to lose lives during elections and why people have not been penalized from killing people during elections. Oh, yeah, these are the things that it's more important to you, because whatever now Yoko put out that time, if it wasn't even factual, it did not stop the killing. It did not stop 2 people from being shot. So the fact has been established that 2 people were shot. In the children with Jimmy, and now Obertina Radio, so say we are journalists. How Akumsin has been exonerated. How has she been exonerated? Now I'm going to say the radio soon.
How Kumsin, former minister and honorable, Bompaye, Emma Ghana, any politicians, any ya etro, Ashe Mano, Bompaye, man.
Sure.
Bompaye. Bompaye, man.
Nyankopon ensure obibia ojebre eduhe dwumedi bedum meso we era obibia as ahanum Ghana politics avenue so what me near dwumedi abedum pempeso we no e ma like, share, subscribe to the channel and send ya political trending news bia eko bia no also what the pen say when you be dwuma na near dwumedi we abom yeda obibia ase na Ghana politics avenue so say mo on senka e bi so mo fancy comment section o my send ya you betimi edi ho inkita ho die makram